It is Battle of the Six Cells. We've got Epic versus Booststrap. It is important that you know that these are the only two in the category, because this other kind, this is the kind you're going to find most often, and these are designed for commercial growers. So these are designed to be used once, never again, and to be tossed and to have as minimal waste as possible, which is why they're so flimsy. I did not know that when I started my gardening journey, and I invested in a lot of these and expected to be able to, recoup some of the losses, because that was expensive to me. I'm a peasant. I don't have money to burn. I wanted to be able to use these for a few years and hoped that they would last me, 5 to 10 years, and I'd be saving money in the long run. Most things are not designed for that in gardening, sadly. These are the only two designed to be used by the home gardener year after year. I feel like everything on social media is an advertisement, so I really want to be clear that this is unpaid. I bought these myself. I've been using these for 3 years. I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of everything I would want to know before I bought them, and I'm getting zero money from either of these companies, no matter how you like the video. I am not an affiliate of Epic. I'm not an affiliate of Booststrap. I don't have any links to, well, I will put links so that you can go directly to the ones I'm talking about, but I'm not an affiliate. I'm not making money off of it. I am not getting paid. This is not promotional. I'm trying to think of any other way. This is 100% paid for out of my pocket. The only way I get paid for it is hopefully by y'all subscribing and YouTube finally paying me for my hard work. My goal is 10,000 by the end of 2025. Help me reach my goal. Okay. So here's all the things that you really want to know. These are both designed to fill the exact same function. They both have 6 cells, which just means spots for 6 plants in each one. They both fit 12 to a tray, so these are extraordinarily similar. They all have the same features. We'll look at how the features differ. So they all have this giant hole on the bottom to be able to push plugs out. They have these slits on the side, which allows the roots to naturally air prune, which means that they won't go in a circle and get root bound. An easy way to see this is in the Epic. This is some pak choi. You can see we got the roots nice and together. Pop that back in. Borage, you can see we've got roots coming out of the bottom. This is for our Booststrap. Pop it out. You can see we've got good roots, but it's not root bound. I'm gonna call this the ice cube feature. So when you fill up an ice tray and it can fill to the next guy, there's this little divot that allows that to happen. So we've got that on all the cells so that they can share water. So if you're filling up one, which is pretty typical, that it's gonna spill over to the rest. Booststrap has that same feature, which is really good. Now let's see how the features differ. Epic has a much larger push, like where you can push out. So my pointer finger fits in very easily. Booststrap has a much smaller hole. My pinky kind of fits, but no other finger really gets past the first knuckle, which makes it harder to push it out. The next thing is these little air vents. They both have the air vents, but Epics are about 1/4 inch taller, which just means you're gonna get a little bit more air pruning. I'm gonna say that the little ice cube feature of letting the water spill from one to the next, basically identical, not a measurable difference, nothing that's gonna mean any different to the health of your plant. Overall size, I'm hoping that you can see that the Epic has a much bigger area on the base, which means it holds more volume, which means more soil or substrate for your plant, which means it can get bigger. So Epic definitely wins on volume. Epic also wins on the size of the hole. And I'm gonna call it roughly a tie on the air vents, because there's not a big difference that I'm seeing in the plant health between the two. You can see the size of the cell. Epic is much larger, which means you don't have to plant up as quickly, which I like. So Epic wins on that one as well. Let's talk durability. Epic wins here hands down. Epic is 70 grams and Booststrap is only 30 grams. So this is more than twice as much material. It's very sturdy. Now I'm not gonna try to break it, but I am putting pressure on it. I mean, I'm hoping you can see. Wait for the wind. Epic is much stronger. I'm putting pressure on it, and I can get a little bit of flex in these side walls where the air vents are, but not really much of a flex at all in the overall. Okay, so very, very sturdy. Booststrap. Still strong, still sturdy. I've been using both of these for 3 years, no problems, no complaints, but Booststrap is definitely a little bit more flexible. It's less durable. This bad boy, I think, can put up with all my crazy antics. Both of these I make an effort to keep in shade or inside, out of the weather and the elements, even though they're designed to be in the sun, because that's how you grow plants. Everything does better if you give it a little bit of shade, especially in our major summer heat where the Texas sun is ridiculous. So to get the best life out of them, definitely put them away. Both are made here in the US. Both are manufactured, designed, made, shipped, and everything here in the US. Both are recycled material. Both are BPA free. Epic also has a listing that says they have UV resistant coating, so it's been designed to withstand the sun, which I think is very helpful. Booststrap might have it, but they didn't list it, so I can't tell you that they do have it. I will tell you I've been using them for 3 years and I haven't seen them degrade in the sun, so I think they probably do, but it's not listed. Booststrap, wherever you are, if they are UV resistant, please put that on your website. There are 2 more categories we need to look at. We need to look at the cost per each one of these, and we also need to look at the ethics of the company to see if there's a way to justify the cost or sway the balance on which one's the best. Let's talk cost. I am a peasant and cost is going to be the main deciding factor for me. We've got Booststrap. Now the smallest quantity you can buy on Booststrap is 60 of these, which means 10 trays worth. And that's 5 trays worth, I apologize. 60 of these, and the price is $45.99 for all 60. So you're looking at about 77 cents per this one. Then on Epic, the smallest amount you can buy is 6 of these. So that's half of a tray, and the price is $19.99. So that is $3.33 per each one. Price difference, we're talking 77 cents. $3.33. Now Epic is definitely a much higher quality, but is it more than 4 times better the quality? I'm gonna say no it's not. Do I like them better? Yeah. Do I think that they're nicer to use? Definitely. The biggest thing for me is the amount of soil they have and how easy it is to just boop it out. This one's a little bit harder, but is it 4 times harder? No, it's not. Why are they priced differently? Booststrap Farmer is a small family-run business dedicated specifically to help small families, small farms be able to support themselves and have high-quality materials. The idea is that you buy the tool or the product one time and you don't have to keep replacing it for years and years to come. This has a 2-year guarantee, but I expect it to last somewhere between 5 to 7, and if I take very good care of it, at least 10. I don't usually take super great care of my stuff though. Spoiler alert. Epic states that they expect these to last a lifetime. They designed them specifically to be highly durable and to put up with everything, and they expect you to be a one-time purchase, which is pretty incredible when everything today is designed to be tossed and gotten rid of. I think this is a really high quality product. I do think the price is a little high, probably twice as high as it should be. However, the reason I think it's that high is you're not just paying for these, you're also basically donating to Epic's education program. Epic has a program where they help lower income areas have education programs for kids in schools and things like that, which I think is incredible. My overall pick is Booststrap. Booststrap and Epic, they both have very similar features. I think they're both very good. I think Epic is a better quality product, but when you factor in price, I've got to go with Booststrap because I'm a peasant and that's what I can afford. Now, if you have a little bit more room in your budget, I think Epic is still a really great option. And understand that you're not just paying for the 6 cells. Part of the reason the price is so high is they do charity outreach with different communities around the nation that have low income or limited access to gardening, and they work with schools and communities to help gardening programs be funded and started in these various areas so that everyone has access to gardening. So definitely a worthy cause. Is it in my budget to support this right now? No, I'm a peasant. So for me, it's Booststrap. If you have a little bit more extra, Epic is a great choice.